Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon, and on my channel, I talk about manifesting as a lifestyle. Every area of your life, you are a deliberate creator. You're the architect. You're the one who's creating your reality. Today, I want to talk about that you are a powerful creator. Nothing outside you has the power. You have all the power within you to create your reality. You're the one creating your reality, and you have all the power. What you're saying becomes your reality because you are the creator. First cause is you. Your imagination is first cause. Hello, happy holidays. Thank you for joining. First cause is you, which means what you're thinking and the sum total of what you believe, what you consent to be true. That is your reality. It becomes your reality. Your reality is made up of your inner world. So the inner world is what you're thinking, believing, assuming, feeling. It's everything within. Everything within is pushed out as your experience. So you want to change any experience, then see it the way you want to see it and disregard anything that's unlike your end. So let's download the version of you who's a master manifester. Let's download that right now. You're shifting consciousness right now. You're shifting states into a state of being powerful, unlimited, the master manifester. So what I want you to do is listen, absorb these ideas, absorb these ideas and assume them to be you. You can repeat after me or just listen, but I want you to listen and decide this is who you are. I am a master manifester. I am a master manifester. I am limitless. I am limitless. I am powerful. I am powerful. I am loved. I am loved. I radiate love. I radiate love. I radiate love that everyone is attracted to. I radiate love that everyone is attracted to. I am wanted. I am wanted. I am chosen. I am chosen. I love my life. I love my life. I love living my life. I love living my life. I love love. Peace, abundance, harmony, well-being, being powerful. It's easy for me to ignore any circumstance. It's easy for me to ignore any circumstance because I'm powerful and I will create my reality. I create the reality that I decide. Nobody will decide for me. I go to the end, I see my vision, and it manifests because I am the creator. Nothing outside will create for me unless I consent for it to be true. I am a deliberate creator. I have a disciplined mind. I know how to focus. In fact, it's easy for me to focus. It's easy for me to see myself with all the beauty in life. It's easy for me to see everything that I desire is mine. It's easy for me to live a good life. It's easy to imagine myself living my dream life. It's easy to see myself with everything. It's easy to live my life. It's effortless to manifest. So my affirmations went a little bit faster at the end there. But I want you to picture that. Like, picture that you already are this person who's able to overcome any circumstance. That's who you are, because you claim you are. Don't give in to the circumstance. Don't cave to the circumstance. Don't allow yourself to agree to the circumstance when it's unwanted, right? When those circumstances are unwanted, do not agree to it. And instead, replace it. Replace it with your wish fulfilled. You get to have anything you want. You get to live the life that you love. It's yours. It's yours because you can imagine it. But you need to imagine it. That's part of the law. Part of the law is that you need to see yourself with it and imagine yourself with it and let go of anything unlike your end. Don't let anything outside influence you into another direction, an unwanted direction. You're not influenced. You're someone who's strong, powerful, dedicated to your vision, loyal to your vision. It's easy for you to stay loyal to your vision. It's easy for you to manifest anything you desire. It's easy for you to live a dream life. It's easy for you to see the best in yourself. It's easy for you to see the beauty in yourself. It's easy for you to see the best opportunities. It's easy for you to be in the right place at the right time. It's easy for you to have the best opportunities. It's easy for you to be abundant. It's easy for you to grow money. It's easy for you to magnify your life. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hello, everyone. So let me answer some questions. Addressing these questions is going to allow you to overcome these circumstances. So we can pinpoint and talk about this circumstance right now, because my intention is you will overcome it. You will take this information with you, shifting in consciousness and moving through your day in your new consciousness, seeing the bigger picture, overcoming circumstances, transcending them, turning your life into your dream life. So Sazzle, you said, I feel a bit lost. SP is acting like he doesn't care. Well, imagine he does care. You have to imagine the way you want it to be. Hardly hear from him. You're taking the outer world as a fact when it's not true. Why aren't you testing the law? Test the law. I mean, there's many ways to do this. Do you know that it's not just one way to do this? So here's what I love what you said. I deserve more. Good. Then cut it off with that specific person. Because when you cut it off with that specific person, even that specific person, the new version will show up. So you deserve more? You have to be saying, okay, let's think. We want to shift to the timeline where you're already saying that you deserve more and you have it. Like you'd be saying to your friends, I always knew I deserved more and now I'm living that life. So if you're living that life, like what are you thinking from? I deserve more than this, so I feel angry and think, fuck him. Yeah, I mean, that's what you should think. Actually, you thinking that will help the new version show up. Then I know I'm creating. And then I know I'm creating more. How do I get out of this? You get out of it by when you say, forget this, F this, then you stand on that business. You stand on that. You said F it, then let it go. And then you have to see the highest version of yourself. The version of you who's loved, the version of you who receives the treatment that you desire, the version of you who is treasured. So how do you become that version? By saying it. You claim you are now. I already am loved. I deserve the best and I get it. Think from the version of you who already gets that. I get the best. Not, I deserve better. So if you're saying I deserve better, you're living from a place where you don't have it yet. Yes, you deserve better. Good. Now stand in that version of you who has it. What does it look like to get the best? I get the best. I am the best. I am valuable. Speaking these words and these I am affirmations to yourself is going to change your self-concept. My self-concept course outlines that. It's a blueprint to do that. You can do this right here, right now by claiming it. I am treasured. I am loved. I am desired. I get this respect I deserve. I love love. I love romance. Like, I'm just brainstorming ideas, right? You create the reality you desire. You want something romantic, then just start claiming it. You're exactly where you belong. Everything you want is unfolding. It's happening for you. Actually, anger is a good thing. You want to be angry. Angry is better than being depressed and sad, where you can't change. You're kind of not in that place yet to change something. Anger helps you transcend to the other version of you. You're not putting up with that anymore. You deserve the best. Now claim it. Who are you? I'm someone who gets VIP treatment, priority treatment. I am a priority. First best treatment. That's who I am. Start claiming you are that. The world's going to mirror and show it's true. As you focus on who you are, the world will shift to prove it's true. So that's how you get out of it. And don't entertain that person at all. Don't even entertain them unless you see them showing up the way you want them to see or to be, the way you want to see it. How can you also get out of that? Write down your ideal relationship, ideal specific person. What does that look like? And then read that, because you need to put your attention on your wish fulfilled, which is ideal relationship. What would that look like? Great communication, great relationship, open and easy to talk to one another, emotionally available, emotionally intelligent, loving, kind, romantic. What are character traits of a specific person, the ideal specific person? Because as long as you focus on these traits, these character traits, that type of person that you do desire, you will manifest that version. But here's where people go wrong, because they start, all of a sudden, let's say a specific person does something and now you focused on what they're doing that you don't like. They do something you don't like, right? Imagine that happen, okay? Because you redirected your attention, instead of focusing on ideal relationship, I'm treated like a princess, I'm treated like a queen, I'm treated like a god, treated like a king, treated amazing, treated with love and respect. And so instead of focusing there, you redirected your attention to, you took the unwanted and brought it right here, because this is the only moment that exists. And if we're focused on unwanted, that will grow. So it's not that we could never focus on unwanted. Exactly what you're doing is exactly what's going to manifest this. You're saying, F this, I don't want it. Good. Then see, you let that go. Now, what do you want? That's the key. The key is you have to replace. You have to replace your thought with your wish fulfilled. Replace your thought. What's your ideal relationship? Tell me. Tell me where you would go on a vacation. Tell me what you do for a honeymoon. And if you keep your focus there, you will have those things. You will have people show up in your life matching that. You just broke the cycle right now. Claim it. I broke that cycle. I'm a master manifester. I'm the creator of my reality. I'm the author of the story, and I get what I want. This is a good story. You don't even have to know the details exactly. Just say, oh, my life's a good story. It's a good story. What does it look like? Because what you focus on, your attention right now, it will drive the direction of the next present moment. Okay, you redirected yourself. You are in a new state of being, and everything's going to shift to this new version of you. It's doing it now. So remember, when we plant a seed, my son came home with lima beans like a couple months ago. And he just had a couple lima beans. They're pretty big, right? And we had this little little pot. We put them in with some dirt, and he planted the lima beans. And he looked on Google, and it said, oh, they should start sprouting within, I don't know, it said like 5 to 7 days. It would be sprouting. So he planted it. You know, he's 11 years old. So he put the lima bean in the dirt. Okay, so here's the dirt. All right, here's the lima bean. Planted, put dirt on top. The dirt's on top, right? So the lima bean's down here. So he said, oh, it should be 5 to 7 days. Well, it was 7 days, and guess what? From this perspective, the soil, nothing had changed. There was nothing that, the lima bean did not start sprouting yet. Nothing. So here, relate this to our 3D reality. When we're looking at what we planted, your desire is planted, right? You've got to cultivate that seed that you planted. You have to keep watering it and cultivate it. You have to keep saying, it's done. I already planted it. I see it. You have to see in your mind's eye, even though here, nothing sprouted. It was just dirt. And I was like, oh, is it? And then I start doubting. I go, maybe we didn't do it right. Right? So those are like the doubts you're having. Maybe I didn't do it right because you didn't see evidence. But I said, no, we just trust it. And I even told him, I go, you know, that lima bean is underground and it's sprouting. It has roots and it's growing. We just can't see it yet because it's under the ground, but it's growing. Let's trust that. So we talked about trust that seed to grow. It was a little late. That seed was actually a little late. It started sprouting, it said between 5 and 7 days, and I don't know, it was like 9 or 10 days. But all of a sudden, there was no evidence of green coming through, no evidences of the seed or the final manifestation, but there was evidence because we woke up that one morning and it was just like the dirt had moved. And I asked him, I go, were you playing around in it? Because you could see it was puffy. The soil was puffy. Well, we knew what was happening. It was moving. Like that looks like the evidence that you're seeing, right? You have to trust in the seed you planted. Trust in it. And just keep saying to yourself, I planted the seed. It's done. It's planted. It's below the soil. If you don't see it, so what? So what if you don't see it yet? You know it's growing. What should you imagine? You should imagine you planted it. You should imagine you planted it, and then what would it look like in fruition? What does it look like when you have your harvest? So no matter what seed we planted, I can picture that lima bean and what we're gonna make with it. Or if we planted a apple seed, I can imagine there's no evidence. Should I dig it back up? Because that's what you're doing. When you start saying, I don't know if I did it right, or you start talking about the circumstance, you literally dug that seed up and you replanted a new seed. He's still not talking to me. He still hasn't changed. Now you planted new seeds, and guess what? Those sprouted right away, actually. And you see evidence of that. You have to trust the new seeds that you plant. The new seeds are something different. It usually is the opposite, right? It's usually the opposite. Trust in the seed you planted. Remember, you might not see evidence, but you have to grow in faith. Surround yourself with people like this community that will remind you it's growing, it's done, you have it, you're powerful, you're chosen. Whatever you desire is yours. This relationship is yours. It's planted. Already married. You can plant the seed already married if that's your desire. Then it's planted, it's done, it's happening. Everything out here, it's fine. If you say it's fine and there's no evidence, it will be fine and it will grow. And it might even sprout faster than you imagined. And I've had clients had proposals in 1 month, and I was even blown away. I was like, what? How are you engaged already? Even a client that got married, and I was like, you're already married? Yes, that was her desire. She manifested so fast. You can do that too, but you have to trust in the seed you're growing. So more importantly, think about the seed that you grow for your life, because you're creating your reality. What kind of seed do you want to grow about you? What beliefs do you want to have about you? Plant those seeds. Master manifester. Powerful, unlimited. I'm someone who gets everything I want. Now you've planted that seed, I get everything I want. That seed must flourish when you take care of it, you cultivate it, you sprinkle, you shower it. You decide it's done. You're not worried about it. You're not digging it up and taking it out and replanting it with worry and doubt. Do you understand? We're not even aware that we're doing that sometimes. You weren't aware you were doing that. I intend you have the awareness now. You now have the awareness of the seeds that you're planting. So it's done. Walk in faith. It's done. You planted the seed. Maybe you even want to have your own little garden at home. That could be something that could be powerful to help you. I have plants in my home growing, and it doesn't matter if some part of it died, because I know all I have to do is trim it, the pruning shears of revision. All I have to do is trim that plant. I have a beautiful basil plant, but sometimes the one part gets a little brown, and I'm like, I just trim it and it's growing again, and it's sprouting from those parts that I trimmed the brown off. So use this metaphor of planting, and even plant something at home to remind you that you planted the seeds of your desire and that's done. Let that plant be your best friend. Okay, these are powerful ways for you to be reminded you're the creator. Are you going to let the outer 3D determine your destiny, or are you going to take it in your hands? If you don't choose your destiny, it will be chosen for you. You actually have the power to choose your destiny. But if you're not choosing it, then how is it happening? Well, it's happening through the randomness of reality. From the randomness meaning, what are your beliefs on certain topics? What do you believe? What do you consent to being true? You might consent to being true that somebody has more power than you outside in the world. That's not true. I asked my son earlier today, he's 11, my youngest son. I said, who is the most powerful person? Because we see what's going on, right, in the US and presidency and this and that, right? But I said to him, who is the most powerful person in the world through your perspective? And he goes, me. I go, yes, you. I was so happy for his answer. Who is the most powerful person in your reality? You, because you're the one creating it. Each one of you individually are creating your own personal reality. Don't try to figure it out. All you have to do is test it, and you will prove it in the testing. When you are testing that you're in your own personal reality, so you test it by making an assumption that's not true, persist in that assumption until it becomes a fact. And you will see it will harden into a fact. So who has the most power in your reality? You do. No one outside of you. No royalty. No presidency. No president. No one. Not your specific person. Not the leader, manager, person at your work. No one. You have the power to create your reality. Do you understand that? Say, yes, I do. Yes, I'm going to test this. Yes, I'm going to implement this each and every day. I'm excited. Aren't you excited to test this over and over? Aren't you excited? Get yourself out of the state of feeling sad, feeling disempowered. Do you know there's a whole world of people feeling very disempowered right now? They feel like the power is out of their hands. They feel powerless. Well, do you consent for that to be true? Because I don't, and I'm not powerless. I know I'm creating my reality. I focus on what I want and I get it. And it's always working in my favor. I love that. You're sending love to each other in the messages. Beautiful. Hi, Mia. Hello. Hi, Jason. Hello. Yes, it is. Okay, Scorpio Angel. Yeah, hi Arjun. Sharma. Hi, Scorpio Angel. Yesterday I started manifesting someone from my past. So many people reached out from my past yesterday. I was amazed how fast it worked. So how do I get my SP to be the one to reach out next? By seeing it that way too. So here's what you say to yourself. Oh, it worked for all those people from the past, then it works for my SP. You need to make an assumption that it works also for SP. Because here's what a lot of people go, oh, it worked for that, but it never worked for my specific person. Well, that's an assumption. Don't make your assumption according to the 3D. The 3D is a blank slate. Just see it as the blank slate it is. It's your canvas. Okay? So here's what you want to say to yourself through the day. Now and again through the day, just be like, oh my God, that was so good. I'm so good. I manifest so fast. That happened so fast. This works for SP too. This is already done. I can already see SP telling me how much he or she loves me. I could see it. I could feel it. I could feel how powerful I am. I love getting messages that I'm loved and adored. I love having a message saying I'm so beautiful. Okay, so, I mean, you could say anything, right? But you want to say anything that is your wish fulfilled. Because if you're in a relationship, you might be telling your friends, oh, I love it. My man, he's messaging me how beautiful I am, and I love that. That's the same as what I just affirmed a few minutes ago. Tell me what you love. Tell me what you love. That's what you'll manifest. If you start telling me what the problem is, then that's what you'll manifest. What's the problem? Then everybody gets stuck in the problem. Then they want to repeat it. And they keep telling the problem. Because you see it, I get it. Are you able to disregard all of that and clear it like a blank canvas? Hold on, man, my water. Like a blank canvas, okay? If any moment in time you need to, just say, I'm resetting right now. Reset. I like to snap my fingers. I'm like, okay, reset this. Ooh, I don't like that. Reset. Or take a deep breath, like when it's happening in the present moment. Just take a deep breath. Don't engage with it, just act. Act means imagine your vision. Don't react, act. That's you holding loyal to your vision. I love this is working so fast for you. I love that your SP reaches out so fast. It worked so fast also for your specific person. This is working so effortlessly for you. I love this. So do you see, you already demonstrated instant manifestation. Instant manifestation. And you could do it again and again and again and again. Remember, an assumption, although it's false, when you persist in that assumption, it will harden into fact. So that means assumption's a lie. Do you get that? It's a lie. So you're going to assume a lie until it's true. But it's not really a lie, because even this is a lie. Like, we're not human beings. Do you understand? The bigger picture is this is already a lie, because this isn't even who we are. This already, being a human, being being Shannon, this is already the lie. This is not who I am. I am infinite consciousness. Okay, so let's look at that again. An assumption, this is a lie. So it's a lie that your specific person loves you. That's a lie. They love you. He loves you. Is it he or she? Okay, so is it all right if I just say he? He loves you. And now you persist in that assumption. I'll just say SP. SP loves you. It's a lie. Remember, this is a lie. But if you persist, SP loves you, it will harden into a fact. They can love you. You don't have to be, sometimes with self-concept, we're affirming because I'm me, because I'm smart, not because you're smart, they love you. They love you because you decide it. That's it. That is it. Because you're the creator. Because they love you. That's it. It's a fact. Make it a fact by affirming it until it becomes true. And the people who don't manifest their specific person, they did not persist in the assumption. They didn't persist in the lie. Would you rather hear me say it's a lie? Because it's true that it's a lie. You have to persist in the lie until it becomes true. Persist in it. It will become true. It's already an assumption. It's an assumptive world. Persist in your assumption until it's true. Rob, blessings to you. Thank you. Hi, is it Marilla? Hi, how can I improve my relationship with my SP with the law of assumption? You claim that you already have it. Your words are creating your reality, because what we're saying is creating a belief. So improve your relationship by seeing that it's already a solved problem. If the problem was already solved, what would you be saying? We have a great relationship. So you're going to tell a lie until it's true to yourself. You don't have to tell the whole world. You're just going to tell it to yourself. You're going to repeat it to yourself and persist in that idea. So what would this great relationship look like to you? Because you could get really specific. Brainstorm it, because that will help you see the kind of relationship you want to create. Keep saying, I have a great relationship. What would that look like? Well, our communication is amazing. We're always talking. We just get it, one another. It feels like we've known each other an eternity or a lifetime. We finish each other's sentences. We listen to one another. We respect one another. We're listening and we hear one another. We're always trying to make each other's lives better. We're lifting one another up, inspiring each other, right? So do you see, like, when you start picturing that picture, that's a little brainstorm of an ideal relationship, right? Improved relationship, already improved. When you put your attention on those ideas, you're going to grow it in your experience. So that's how you'll do that. And you'll start seeing evidence immediately. You will immediately see evidence. Whatever you affirm, you're going to see evidence, because I know it worked for me. So in fact, it must work for you. I affirmed things and then people would speak my affirmations to me. So what do you want to affirm? What do you want to imagine your person saying to you? Let's what I don't know. What do you want? What do you want to imagine? You're the most important person to me, and the most important thing I want to understand is you. Would you want to hear your person say that? Then imagine you're hearing it, or say it, even if you wrote that down, or just affirm it, right? Write it down and read it, affirm it, whatever you want to do. Just think of it for a moment and then let it go, and remember, it's done. You have to see it the way you want it to be. And assume, you can also assume whatever you're seeing, it's exactly unfolding into this vision that you already imagined, that you've already affirmed. You're affirming your life into being. Assume it's exactly the way you want to be. Everything is perfect. So that feels weird to say, right? Let's say the relationship's a little rocky, and then and then in your mind you're saying everything's perfect. And that feels weird to say because you think that's not true. But the truth is, if you keep saying it's perfect, it's perfect, it's perfect, it will be shifted into being perfect. Okay. Hi, Krista. Yes, Sazzle, love it. Okay, good. So glad you're here too, Crystal. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Manifesting friends, Shannon. It's done. You already have amazing friends. You're everyone's favorite person. It's so easy to be in your presence. It's so easy for you to find new people in your life that have similar interests, easy to talk to, loving, caring, right? Like, you just have to think or speak, have inner conversations, talk to yourself as if you already are the person you want to be, and it will manifest. So congratulations on all your new friends. Thank you for your beautiful energy. You're welcome. I broke this cycle. Yes, Sazzle, you said I broke the cycle. You broke it. Guess what? You break it just by claiming it. Just claim it. I broke that cycle. It's already broken. Now, what do you see? Like, we're seeing the vision, we're seeing the present moment, we're seeing the future. What do you see for yourself? Tell me what you see. Well, just think it right now, right? You don't have to, you could write it if you want, but like, what do you see? You broke the cycle. What does it look like now? You already have the respect you've always wanted. You already are a priority. See yourself already as a priority, already loved, already chosen, already treasured. I kind of like that. When I say that, I am treasured, right? You're treasured. You're valuable. Yes, I love it. Hello, everyone. Is it Yaya? Yaya? Is that how you pronounce your name? Hello. Allison, how do you have more sales? How to have more sales on business manifesting. Okay, Allison, remember, everything's coming from the way you see yourself. So see yourself, this is self-concept, right? You're someone who's successful. That's a seed. And I was talking a little bit about a seed that you're planting. So every thought is a seed we're planting. Plant the seed of success. I am successful in my business. Really, it's like you zoom out. Let's just like take a magic wand. What would it look like if you already have your desire? And then that's what you speak into existence. Plant those seeds. I am successful. Oh, my business is successful. Oh, everyone who buys from me loves my product. Oh, everyone's a raving fan. They're telling their friends and family. Oh, what else? It's like you have to detach from what you see out there, because maybe there's not evidence, or maybe you haven't started it yet, and maybe it's not growing yet. But so it's like you have to just detach for a moment, make it a blank canvas, and then go to the vision. What would it be like if you have more sales? I'm making whatever, $10,000 a day or $50,000 a day, whatever you want it to be. And just speak it into existence. It works. When you sell, like something really powerful, before you fall asleep, make your intention for the next day. What does it look like? When you wake up, what do you see happening today? My business is thriving, it's growing. Who are you? Someone who knows how to manage this business that's thriving and it's growing. You know exactly what to do. Remember, you're not gonna exactly know what to do, but if you claim it, you will know what to do, because the answers will come to you. The right people will come into your life. Everything will shift around you to prove it's true. Can we attract a specific person by manifestation? Yes. Yes, you can. And I did, and all my clients are manifesting their specific person, or they already have manifested their specific person. People are manifesting their specific person easily. Some people, it might take a little, it took them a little more time. It has everything to do with staying loyal to your vision. Okay, Gianna, you guys, I just have about a few more minutes, then I have to go. Can I manifest better compatibility with my SP? Yes. Yes, I want us to be best friends as well as best lovers. I love it. So you're already talking about how you want it to be. Our conversations sometimes don't flow as easy and effortless as I would like. So if you persist saying we are best friends, we're amazing lovers, start persisting that your conversations are flowing. Test it in the present moment. Like when you're with your specific person, test it. In your mind, you see, you've got to be relentless to this vision and say, it's just easy. So it's not that our conversations have to always flow. Isn't it okay to be in each other's presence without talking? So like, let's create that, like brainstorm this vision, okay? Sometimes you don't have a conversation, but it's okay, because you're deeply connected and you feel safe with one another. It just feels good to be in each other's presence. It feels so good to be in your presence. The conversation feels flowing and easy. It's easy to talk to one another. It's easy to be in each other's presence. It's easy to be best friends. It's easy to be the most amazing lovers. And then, so this is what you need to dominantly say to yourself. So what happens in the beginning is you're going to be affirming this. You may see an instant manifestation, but you have to persist in this vision, what you're saying. You have to persist in that until the outer world, your specific person, shows you it's true. Because if they show up and it's not true yet, because sometimes the world didn't demonstrate that it's true yet, it didn't shift yet. The way it will shift is as long as you stay in your end, saying, yeah, it is flowing. Even it's not flowing and it feels awkward, right? It feels awkward. But in your mind, you go, no, it's flowing. What would it be like if it's flowing? What would it be like if we feel so good and safe and it's just easy to talk to one another? Like that would be the thought you want to have in the moment, because the natural thought would be like, oh my God, it's not working. It's still the same. It hasn't changed. And then you're not going to change it. Remember, this is that assumption in the back of your mind. Is that assumption saying, no, this is working. It's okay. It's part of what's happening. This is flowing. You could say it's turning into it now, and it will. Your reality is it's pushed out. It's the effect. Your reality is the effect of you. It's just learning how to hone the skill that you have. You're already creating your reality. You just have, you now are exercising how to use it. Okay, so never beat yourself up, never feel bad about it. Just remember, you're just gonna get right back on the horse, and you're gonna test it again, and you're gonna test it over and over, and you're gonna keep testing it. And you're going to think that this is an experiment that you're testing. You're testing the law continually, testing the law. Yeah, one bad, to value. Okay, so you said, wish you could be wish I could be in your chair. You can be, just claim it. Claim it. Claim, you don't want to wish you could be in my chair. You want to from your perspective, you want to think that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and that you have all the answers. Don't think you want to change places with someone, right? You want to assume you have it all already. Good morning, Gaming Galaxy. Hello. Hello, everyone. Is it possible to improve the relationship with a toxic SP? Yes, but you need to speak the reality that you want to experience you speak it into existence, but the thing is, you can't be calling your person toxic anymore. They must be toxic if that's how you're defining your person. If your person is defined as toxic, you've been defining them. You've been defining them that way because of the way that they're reacting or acting towards you or towards other people. You defined it that way. Other people are probably also defining it that way because you are. And it's all coming from you, but you've got to see it in a different way. I've done that with a narcissist, where that person that was a narcissist in my life, I started seeing him differently. And it was hard. It is hard sometimes. It's hard to see him as peaceful and harmonious when he was the opposite, right? But I persisted. He is harmonious. I would use revision. So I tested it. I proved it in the testing, and now we have this great relationship. And you can do it too. So the key is to persist in that. Who would you be if you have this person in your life who is the way you want it to be, maybe harmonious and peaceful and easy and loving and caring? Then you need to see it in them. You need to see it in that person. So, all right, everyone, I love you all. Thank you for joining. I'll be live more often on YouTube. I'll see you next time. If you need more help, you can use my self-concept course. It is a blueprint to manifest your desire to be a master manifester. It is a course for being and becoming a master manifester. You can manifest anything. Check out the link in my bio, all the success stories from all my clients. If you want to be part of my community, join my VIP group, join my tribe, be part of a community that reminds you you are the operant power, and manifest your desire. Manifest feeling happy. Manifest having the amazing relationship. Manifest the friends you like, or that the experience that you like. Manifest the health that you want. You can do it all. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Bye.